people be talking, I don't even hear them. They talk and they talk, but I do not.
What's up, guys? YungStupidGame here, and in this video I'm bringing you guys a very consistent Lava Isle 3 setup, and I've been using this for maybe a little over a month now, and we've had probably a 90% win rate, and that was at the beginning, the 90% win rate. In the past 2 weeks, we've had a 100% win rate. First 2 weeks, we started to work things out, but in the past at least 2 weeks, we've had a 100% win rate. So I just want to share this setup with you guys, and it is pretty universal. You can switch out different heroes. For example, you could switch out Dread Drake for Skull Knight. You could switch out Spirit Mage for Grizzly Reaper, Santa for Spirit Mage in certain positions. So I'm just going to go ahead and set up for spot 2 and show you guys, actually I'm going to set up for spot 1 and show you guys what this setup looks like in action. So here we go, setting up for spot 1, Pumpkin Duke there, Ghoulem there, Grizzly Reaper there. I'm using Grizzly Reaper instead of Spirit Mage because you can switch around certain heroes. Save, and now let's go ahead and invite. I think my team's ready to go. I've been running with my team lately. So Archangel, Joe, and Bear, all these players are in my team, and once they join in, I'll show you their heroes, what their setup is, and then you guys get to see what this looks like during an actual live thing. So he's set up for spot 3, and he's running the exact setup right there. And then Bear is set up for spot 4, and he's set up exactly as well, and I'm set up exactly to my setup, spot number 2, and now we're just waiting for spot number 1 to join in. Okay, so spot 1 joined in, and what I just realized is that you guys can't see what's going on the dual monitor. I was talking like you guys can see what's going on, but the whole time I had this picture up showing the setup. But here we go, you can see he has the exact same setup for his spot, Bear has the exact same setup for his spot, and then Joe, let me go and show you. Spot number 2 he's running, I think. He's, let's see. Hold on, spot number... So he's set up for spot number 2, but instead of using Grizzly Reaper, he's actually using Ice Demon. So one less DPS hero in place of Ice Demon, which actually seems to help a ton. So I would definitely recommend using Ice Demon in place of Grizzly Reaper unless you're really lacking the damage per second. So let's go ahead and start this up and show you guys what's going on, what this looks like in actual Lava Isle 3, and how it works out, what heroes die, and how fast we get done. So that's what I want to show you guys, because this setup is a pretty fast run setup, and it's very, very consistent. And sorry about at the beginning of the video where I didn't have things set up. For some reason I was thinking that you guys could see both screens on my computer. Alright, so here we are. We didn't draw the boss out. Sometimes the boss will be drawn out and sometimes he won't. My Santa died, but he should revive. There he goes. That's where Triantar comes in handy. When your heroes die, Triantar is there to revive them. So this is pretty much a setup, and we're pretty much set to win right here. Our DPS heroes should take out a lot of the outer demons, and once we're done with this demon right here, we should be able to just go straight up and down and then focus on the bottom boss. So it usually takes about 2 minutes for us to get to the bottom boss, and we usually finish with about 40 seconds left every single time. So it is a very consistent setup, and if you guys have any questions about the setup we're using, you guys can let us know down in the comment section below. You guys can ask me down in the comment section below and I'll answer them. And let's see, my Ghoulem double evolved, Pumpkin Duke double evolved, Santa Boom double evolved, and my Grizzly Reaper and Phantom King are just single evolved. And skills don't really matter that much, but my Grizzly Reaper is 6 of 10, Phantom King 6 of 10, 9 of 10, 9 of 10, and 9 of 10. So that's my skill setup, and you guys can see some of their heroes, but I'll show you it again whenever we go back, because I don't know how much you guys actually saw, because a lot of the time I had this picture up, and I didn't realize that you guys couldn't see what was going on. So yeah, so if you guys want to use the setup, you guys can copy it pretty much exactly to this, but instead of on spot 2, instead of the Grizzly Reaper, you can throw an Ice Demon and set it up like Joe has it, which you'll see again whenever we go back to the lobby. I'll show you Joe's setup for spot 2, which is honestly a better spot for spot 2. But every other spot we have copied down exactly. So almost done with the first boss. It's actually a slower round than we usually do, but that's okay. We should finish with plenty of time left. Like I said, usually we get done with about 40 seconds left. Right now is usually when we get done, but this time we actually lost 3 heroes at the beginning, which is a pretty high amount of heroes we lost. Maybe our crests weren't set up right or something, but usually we do get done really way earlier than we got done this run. Either revive crests weren't set up right, or it was just a very unlucky spawn. So yeah, we should finish with about 10 seconds left. Maybe a little less. Yeah, so we're going to finish with about 6 seconds left, 7 seconds. And there we go, we take the win. And let's go ahead and invite one more time, and I'm going to show you guys everybody's setup once again, so that if you guys need to replicate this setup, you guys can. So the spot 2 setup, which is everything on this picture is exact except for spot number 2. The spot number 2 we are running is Ghoulem, Pumpkin Duke, Spirit Mage, Phantom King, and Ice Demon, and of course you can replace Spirit Mage with either Grizzly Reaper or Santa Boom. So let's go ahead and show you guys one more run, and then that should wrap up this video. Again, if you guys have any questions about this setup, you can contact me down below, and if there's enough questions and enough confusion about this setup, I'll make another video, a follow-up video, better explaining this setup, and maybe even bringing in a different setup for you guys to try. But this setup has been pretty much 100% win rate with my group, and we also, it's not just our group, so it does work for different groups, because whenever our tank team wasn't here, we replaced our tank team with somebody else. Whenever our spot 2 team was gone, we replaced our spot 2 team with somebody else, and we didn't run Ice Team in that time. So it's definitely a pretty universal setup. Again, you can use it exactly to the picture, or you can replace the spot 2 with the spot 2 we're running with Ice Demon involved, because that definitely does help. Definitely keeps heroes dying when they run to the middle, because you need to keep that boss kind of slow, or else he could do too much damage. And it also helps whenever we finish off this demon and we all split off. The Ice Demon keeps that demon slow so he doesn't kill our heroes, and keeps this demon slow so he doesn't kill our heroes. So Ice Demon definitely is a good choice for spot 2. I'm going to show you the picture one more time. So for spot 2, instead of Grizzly Reaper or instead of Santa Boom, you can throw in Ice Demon. So one less DPS hero in exchange for Ice Demon does seem to help out a lot. And a huge reason I'm sharing this is a couple days I tried to run without this setup, and it was such a terrible win rate, and it was the setup that my entire guild was using. And after comparing their setup to my setup, I didn't really see why they were running that setup, because it had a lot lower win rate than the setup that I'm showing you guys. So I just want to share this with you guys so you guys can share it with your guild and share it with other people. So hopefully it improves your win rate in level auto 3, because level auto 3 just, it improves your rewards so much. From going from Storm Mesa 4 to level auto 3, it's such a huge improvement in rewards. 400 merits a chest, and I'll go ahead, after running all my daily runs, I'll go ahead and show you guys opening up the chest at the end of this video, just to show you the idea of rewards I get on a full set of runs. So with my particular team, we only run every other day, and that way every time we run on full entries, and that way we get the most out of it. Instead of running half our entries every day, we just run full entries every other day, if that makes any sense. So yeah, this was a really good run. This is what we usually run, where nobody dies at the beginning, and then we finish off with like 30 seconds left. And whenever I said we finish with 40 seconds left, the difference in those runs when we do finish with 40 seconds left is the Garuda from Ghoulem procs on the middle boss whenever he dies, and that way he doesn't revive, and that saves a ton of time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, ask below, and I'll go ahead and show you opening up the chest whenever I'm done with these runs.
Can you be cold-hearted when you got that fire burning up inside it?
Okay guys, so we just finished all of our runs, so now it's time to see what kind of rewards we get from that Lava Isle 3. Now I did accidentally open up one blue chest, and it didn't give me a shard drop. It gave me 400 merits, one monster pass, and I think 3 of these. It was either 3 or 6 of these. So alright, let's go and open up what I got. I got 1 mythic, 1 rare, and 6 regular. And just saying, usually I get a lot more rare or mythic. I don't know what it was today, but today it was mostly greens, which was weird. So let's go ahead and just open them up. Start with the green and then work our way up to the mythic. Open it up 6 at a time. That is awful. That was awful drops. Usually you just want as many shards as possible, but this time we got a ton of books, 2 monster passes, and 4 stamina cards. So honestly a very bad drop out of the green chest. Now let's go and do the rare. Give us some shards. Wow. Okay, this is probably gonna be my worst lava run ever as soon as I try to do a video on it. Alright, mythic, lava chest. Let's go and open it. Wow. I'm speechless about how bad that was. I'm walking away with 2 days worth of Lava Isle entries and only 600 shards. But usually I do get more shards than everybody else, and I end up getting like 4,000 shards every other day. So I guess it's about time that I only got 600 shards. But yeah, it does suck though. It does suck to finally get a really low shard drop. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, go and hit that like button, and if you've not, then sure, go and hit that subscribe button.